Hello, Katrina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I am Pamela Craddock. It is just so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right. And welcome to therapy. I'm going to be your counselor on today. Okay. And I want to make sure that there are just some kind of things, that we go over. Um, so you consent to have this counseling sessions? Do you consent to have
Yes.
these sessions? All right. And then the second thing I want you to know that everything that we talk about, it will be confidential unless there's an unless that you during the time that we're together you threaten to hurt yourself or you a threat to others. Okay, I will have to share that. Okay, and then the last thing I want you to know your rights as a patient or client that comes here. I want you to know that you have the right to make a complaint, and we'll go over that in my personal disclosure statement. And here's my personal disclosure statement for you. Okay, and we'll go over that. One of the things that I want you to know is I'm so glad that you chose me, okay, to be your therapist. And we're going to take this journey together. So we'll just go over this now, okay? So we're going to take this journey together to start counseling. This document will give you information about my background, my counseling views, and potential activities that we may pursue. This statement will also help you to understand the nature of our professional relationship. Okay. I earned a MA in rehabilitation counseling from Alabama A&M University in 2020. I am a certified counselor and a professional certified counselor and a licensed professional counselor in the state of Alabama. I want you to also know that I am a licensed ordained minister, and I've been a licensed ordained minister since 2007. I have been working on the as a ministerial counselor for over 20 years, and I have been working as a licensed rehabilitation counselor just for the past year. All right. I have worked with the following populations. I've done group counseling, and that has been with children, adolescents, and adults. I've done family counseling. That has been with children, adolescents, and adults. And I have done career counseling. That has been with adolescents and young adults. I believe that counseling is a partnership between a counselor and a client where we work together to empower you to achieve your desires by making choices that bring strength to your life instead of harm. Okay? Counseling is a process that often takes time to see the results you want in your life. I will actively engage in helping you remove negative obstacles that hinder your positive personal development in your life. I believe that every person has the ability to examine themselves and make their own changes within their lives. My role is to help you examine your problems and search new reality based upon your strengths. Okay? While working together, we will specify your goals for counseling and explore the counseling process as we build our relationship. We will determine appropriate methods to reach those goals and explore potential consequences of change, whether they are negative or positive. Together, we will develop a plan with which you are comfortable and are willing to follow. Although it is impossible to guarantee specific results, we will have open communication and continually assess your progress. And I have counseled people from all walks of life. I work with children, adolescents, and adults in the areas of career, relationships, family, and personal growth are my most prominent issues. Lastly, our sessions will take place at New Birth Baptist Church as we connect with your inner peace and spirituality that provides you with a holistic life of joy. It is through the connecting with your inner peace that will help you see your life matters and bring meaning to yourself and to others. And this is about our confidentiality. Um, I hold the information you share with me with the greatest respect. Generally, as I said earlier, I will tell no one about what you share with me. The privacy and confidentiality of our conversations and your records is protected by state law and by my professional code of ethics in all but a few circumstances. There are three circumstances in which I cannot legally and or ethically guarantee confidentiality. Those circumstances include when I believe you intend to harm yourself or another person, when I believe a child, older person, or dependent adult has been or will be abused or neglected, and if a judge orders a release of information. Otherwise, I will not tell anyone about our counseling sessions. History, and that you are even a client without your full knowledge and written consent. Okay? All right. Now, this is a dual relationship. Now, the therapeutic relationship is professional, not social. It is crucial, it is critical that the professional relationship be based on respect, safety, and trust. Therefore, it is in your best interest that contact with me be limited to the counseling sessions or telephone conversations necessary to your counseling. It is not appropriate to extend social invitations or gifts to me or ask me to relate to you in any other way outside the professional contact of your counseling. This also includes connecting with you via any social media. It is my policy to not be friends with you on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. Any of those social media outlets, okay? These limits are designed with your welfare in mind and allow for all effects to be directed towards your concern. The length of the sessions and the fees and the payment methods. Our sessions will be 50 minutes in duration. More specifically, we will start on the hour and end at 10 minutes till the hour. We will schedule our appointments by mutual agreement. If you are unable to keep a scheduled appointment, please contact me at least 24 hours in advance of our scheduled time. If I do not receive advance notice, you will be responsible for paying the session that you miss in return for a fee of $50 per session. I agree to provide counseling services to you. You should pay for each session by cash or check at the conclusion of your session. I will provide you with a receipt if you would like one. If you have insurance, your insurance company will be billed and you will be responsible for whatever the copay will be for each. Okay? Is it okay for me to contact you via email?
Yes.
Is it okay for me to contact you via telephone?
Yes.
Is it okay for me to leave you a voicemail?
Yes.
All right. Now, in emergencies, my counseling sessions are limited to scheduled sessions we have together. Should you require immediate mental health services during a crisis, please contact the Madison County, Alabama area mental health department, and their number is 256 533 1970. That's 256 533 1970. Or you can call 911 or go to the nearest hospital emergency room. Okay? Complaints. If you have or if you would like to register a formal complaint against me, you may contact the Alabama Board of Professional Counselors, 950 22nd Street North, Suite 765, Birmingham, Alabama 35203. Their telephone number is area code 205 458 8716. Okay? By signing below, you agree that you have been informed of everything included in this document and consent to counseling services offered by P Credit. You also agree to pay at the time that services are provided. Is that okay? Can I get you to sign? Oh, sorry. I want you to know that I do have my mask. I did want to read that for you. It takes it's just a little easier that I want to make sure that you did understand me. So, that's why I had my mask off. I want to, okay, thank you. And then here's a copy for you so that you can have for your records, okay? So that's a copy of that. All right. One of the things that I also want to let you know is the kind of my counseling style. Okay. So my counseling style is kind of based off of a counselor, a therapist. His name is Rogers, Carl Rogers. And Carl Rogers, he believed in self-realization. Okay. And that as you know yourself, then you're able to form a good positive self-concept. Okay. And that also he believed that you should strive to become whole. All right. And then one of the things that he also stressed, and um, we talked about that in the professional disclosure statement, is that we should have a proper client, therapist, or counselor relationship. Okay? I want you to understand that whatever you tell me, I will not be judgmental towards you. I will be very authentic with you. And I want us to establish a level of trust, so that, you can be able to understand the things that, you are going through. Okay? And I want you to know this, that I want you to just explore your thoughts and your feelings and things like that. And I want you to know that you can resolve all the problems that you have on your own. But I'm just here to help you guide you through it. Okay? All right. So again, I am so glad that you came here and you chose. So tell me, why are you here today? What's on your mind?
Well, I'm here because I just need a little help with direction. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with my life. I'm 24. I feel like personally I should be at a different stage in my life. Career wise. Um, that's pretty much why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, you said you're 24. Just tell me a little bit more about your background, your career. What kind of career are you looking to have?
So, I graduated May of 2020 with my bachelor's degree in construction management.
Okay.
So I thought I was gonna get a construction management job, making a whole bunch of money, and just living my best life. But we are in the midst of a pandemic.
Okay. Yes. That's why we have our masks,
yes,
right?
yes. So things didn't work out that way. So I had Been working like at a clothing store for how long did I work there? I had worked at this clothing store from October of 2019 till August of 2020, and
Mhm.
they actually filed bankruptcy. So I was without a job for 2 months,
Mhm.
and I went back to school. So I'm in grad school,
Mhm.
excuse me, and I am currently working a full time job that's
Okay.
not in my field. So
Mhm.
that I'm just, kind of bummed out, but I'm kind of getting used to like, okay, it's okay, you don't have a job in your field. At least you have a job because a lot of people now don't have a job.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Okay. All right. So, and you said your field is construction management.
hmm
So, what are some of the jobs that actually construction managers do, and where would you find these jobs?
So construct because uh things are happening all over the country. You can pretty much find you a job anywhere in the world.
Mhm.
So a construction manager is basically the person who oversees a construction project. So I
Mhm.
might not when when I apply to a job, I might not go and be a project manager right away, but I
Mhm.
might be a site engineer,
Mhm.
or I might be a intro project manager, so right under, and basically look uh oversee the site, make sure everything is going correctly, um, make sure orders are coming in on time. That's basically what a construction manager does.
Okay. And so, excuse me. So, in so you tell me about what a construction manager does. Now, where would these jobs? So, like, when you came in here across the street, they're doing construction. So, would a construction manager be across the street at that construction site
Yes,
as well?
yes, like if and they're not there every day. So a
Mhm.
project manager is not at the site every day,
Mhm.
but because they have, a usually somebody under them to
Okay.
be at the site every day.
Mhm.
So me being in an entry level job, I'll
Mhm.
probably be the one at the site every day.
Okay.
But yes, a project manager uh is pretty much supposed to be at the site every day or
Mhm.
have somebody at least there
Mhm.
on the site, making sure everything is correct. Like one day, especially if when I worked my internship, um, 2 years ago,
Mhm.
the boss I had, he was the head project manager.
Mhm.
He was saying I was his eyes away from the project.
Okay.
So when he didn't come to the site, I would let him know, hey, so and so was here today. This is what they did. And then sometimes he'll send me a email or a message through this app we had. The painters are supposed to come. If the painters don't come, let me know. Things of that nature. So, and like one time I had to let him know that one of the subcontractors broke their arm.
Mhm.
So that's what a project manager or entry level project manager does. But you
Okay.
also have the estimators, again, the site engineers. Um, I can't think of the other one, but you have different areas of a project. Construction management. You have different areas in construction management. You're not a laborer, so you're not putting down concrete. You're not putting up walls. You're not doing that. You're basically overseeing the site, or you're delivering the site, or delivering things to the site, or you're estimating the cost of the project.
Oh, okay. So that's almost like a manager, maybe anywhere else,
hmm
except you're doing it for construction.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's quite interesting. So, one of the things that I heard you say was you did an internship.
hmm
So, and I also I think I heard you say that at this point you feel that you should be maybe a little further on. What is it about? Well, you did an internship, and is there any way you can maybe explore that avenue to further yourself along with, where you are right now?
I personally didn't like the internship.
Okay.
I didn't like the company I worked for.
Okay.
It was okay experience. It was a good experience because I
Mhm.
needed experience. But I just think I should have went with a bigger company or
Okay.
should have tried to go with a bigger company
Okay. So
because
that was a small
it was
company.
it
Mhm.
was very small. It was residential. It was family owned. So
Okay.
but it was like I said, experience. I needed
Mhm.
it. I mean, I learned a lot of stuff, during the internship. But if I would have went to like maybe a Turner or a Brassfield and Glory, a Robertson Morton, I'm
Okay.
just naming places here. So,
Okay. Okay.
I probably would have a job right now.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I know you said that also, so I guess one of the goals that what would you say one of the goals that you would like to see in this counseling session? Kind of bring us to what point? What's one of the goals? Let's come up with maybe three goals. Okay, and let's take maybe the next three sessions to work on those three goals.
Okay.
So what would one of the goals be that you would like to establish?
One of the goals maybe we could establish is talking about me with money management.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else?
Um, Another goal would be, of course, talking about me, talking to me about, career and life choices.
Okay. All right. And what else?
And maybe the last thing could be family dynamics.
Okay. All right. So as we have established these goals, let's actually do two. Let's make two our first goal.
Okay.
Okay, because we're right here at that. We're talking about your career. And I asked you what brought you here today. And you said that, your age, which is a very young age, and it's a good age for, starting out, getting experience. And you said you felt that you should maybe be further along. So we'll talk about money management. Maybe we'll talk about that the next session, or maybe we'll make that one maybe even further down.
Mhm.
But as we talk about right now, we're talking about this career and your choices. So what made you choose this career?
Well, I was first in civil engineering,
Okay.
and at a point, civil got boring. It was like to
Mhm.
the point I'm like, I don't even want to wake up and go to this class, and I end up getting into a construction management course because my mom was helping me with my scheduling at
Mhm.
the time, and she was like, maybe you should take this intro to, I think it was building and materials, since I was gonna be doing civil engineering, and civil engineering is road construction.
Okay.
So, well, road engineering.
Mhm.
And so I took the class, and my teacher, who actually was my advisor, was saying, "Oh, you really should join the program. Like, you really should switch over." And she said that like the whole semester. And at the end of the semester, I was like, "Okay, I don't know why I'm still playing around with the civil engineering stuff. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna do it. Like, I want to be in a career where I enjoy going to work the next 20 to 30 years."
Okay.
Because if I plan on retirement by 55,
Uh-huh.
60, so
Okay.
I want to
Cool.
be in a career where I
Mhm.
enjoy going to work every day,
Mhm.
making money, saving money, building things some
Uh-oh.
things that
Mhm.
I enjoy.
Okay.
So, and that's how I even,
Mhm. Okay.
switched to construction management. So, mhm.
Okay. All right. So now that we're here, uh, and you've graduated, and you said that you're in grad school. So, what made you go to grad school, and what are you studying?
Because I didn't have a job in my career,
Uh huh.
it was suggested that I go back to school,
Okay.
and I am studying urban planning,
Okay.
and that's basically planning for you could do planning for transportation, community. So it kind of plays a part in construction management.
Okay. Tell me, because I guess when I think of urban planning, I think of mapping out a city or something.
No,
So tell me how do they connect, and tell me about urban planning.
so urban planning, like I said, is planning for either community
Mhm.
or community development, or
Mhm.
you planning for transportation,
Okay.
or you planning for the environment. So
Mhm.
I haven't, since this is my first semester, I really haven't decided what particular area I'm going to go into,
Okay.
but I'm in between community development or environmental, because I feel like environmental will go more with my actual undergrad degree.
Okay.
But I'm big on community engagement, community giving back. So I'm at like a toss up,
Okay.
like whichever one lands. I guess however I do on these few papers I did
Mhm.
about environmental, that's how I'll choose. But
Okay.
um yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, urban planning does have their mapping uh area, but
Mhm.
I'd rather have somebody yell, scream, and kick in my face than to deal with that mapping stuff, because I didn't have a great experience
Okay.
with my class to deal with maps. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
Okay. All right. And now, would the mapping be a part of the environmental?
no,
Okay.
no, the
Okay.
the mapping has its own, like you have your own concentration. So I will specifically uh work on environmental. Of course, I'm gonna look at maps,
Mhm.
but a map is called GIS.
Okay.
Um, so that you like draw the maps out,
Mhm.
find it. Like if you see pictures or maps of counties, and they got the different counties, the different cities in the counties, the colors. That's somebody in GIS did that. I never wanted to touch a GIS map
Okay.
ever.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So I also heard you say that you work full time, but not in your area. So you go to grad. You're in grad school, and are you in grad school part time or full time?
Full.
Full time grad student. Wow. And this is your first semester, and
I'm killing
you.
myself.
Oh wow. And you also work a full time job. Now, how many? So you work 40 hours a week.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
I work at Target, the Target Distribution Center,
Okay.
and I work Tuesday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
And then I go to school. I am taking 10 hours, and I most of my classes are 4 to 7,
Oh wow.
except for two. One was 3 to 3:50, and the other one was 7 to 9:50.
Oh wow. That is quite a bit. Wow. You're really trying to get that career going, huh? So let's look at that. So now you said 4 days a week. So
Yes.
that means you work 10-hour days.
Yes.
You work 10-hour days, and immediately when you get off work, you have class. Correct?
Yeah, so
Wow.
I'm literally logging on to class
Uh-huh.
when I'm walking out of my job.
Oh wow. That had to be something, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like we're not supposed to be on our phones, but
Mhm.
everybody in my department knew I was in school. They knew I
Okay.
was in grad school, so they wouldn't
Mhm.
say anything to me. But this one man, he said something to me, and he told me he wasn't being a butthole, but uh, one of the guys I work with, he said he was. Because when I say no one ever said anything to me,
Mhm.
like I would be very discreet. I would log on to class, and then I would have my AirPods in, and then I would put my phone in my pocket until I got in my car. But and then but sometimes like if my teacher was trying to have a full conversation, sometimes my teacher would be like, "Hey Katrina, how are you?" And I have to hold out my phone. Hey, Dr. So and so, I'm doing okay. This that.
Okay, all right. So I guess doing something like that, you're kind of really tired and wore out a lot. So, this is the end of the semester, am I correct
Yes,
in saying that?
We got one more week.
Okay, so this is the end of the semester. So, what changes are you going to make? Any changes? You said you wanted to do life changes, life choices, in your career. So, are you making any changes? Are you still going to continue to work at Target? Are you gonna what are you gonna do?
Oh, baby, Target gonna have to kick me out the door
Oh,
because the
okay.
money is too good.
Okay.
But I am cutting my school load in half.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will be taking less hours next semester, less classes, and just to keep my head straight and not be too tired because literally it was like I was up 18 hours a day.
Oh wow! So and there are only 24 hours in the day,
and I was getting literally 6 hours of sleep.
Oh wow!
Getting up, going to a job at 6 o'clock.
And I'm imagining that Target distribution center. You're not the secretary, are you?
No, I pack trucks.
Oh
from
wow! So
6 to 4.
So that is a lot of work. Okay, so we have that you're gonna make a change for next semester. So that's a good thing. With making a life choice by making a change for next semester. Unfortunately, Katrina, I tell you, we just got into it and our time is up. So let's set a date for the next time. And how about we go into, these your career choices, and then we'll talk about maybe some money management along with your career choices to see if it's helping you to right now maintain your lifestyle. And then we'll talk about your family dynamic. But it was so good meeting you. I look forward to seeing you. You can, on your way out, you can do two things. You can make your appointment, your next appointment, as well as you can pay your whatever fees that you need to pay, and they'll let you know at the desk. Okay, so thank you so much, and I really look forward to us delving into this, and I look forward to you just evolving and becoming just a great, great, great person. Because right now you seem like you're on the right track by making the correct life choices. Okay, so thank you so much for coming, and it was good meeting you. And I'll see you. I'll see you the next time. Okay.